she's finally back together after quite a long time of being apart. So long, in fact, I bet most of you completely forgot what we even did to it. Well, let's just go over that again. So the carburetor. This has been a long-standing project on the channel. I mean, really, only the OGs of the channel, right when we didn't have any subscribers at all, are going to remember when we actually first started working on this thing. But really, just to sum up, what we got here, it's a Proform body, right? Oh, which we cleaned up. We, put in new vents here. We got this going on, streamlining, the airflow into here. Okay. The floats, I changed the rear floats to a plastic float that has the jet extensions in it, because you needed to change it because the jet extensions would have hit the old floats. I just got the old floats in the front primary bowl, same old, same old. The fuel line is actually on the throttle linkage side, simply because the actual fuel pump is on the driver's side of the Mustang, and this just gives a shorter path for the fuel to get directly up into this line. And this line is made a lot longer just to give room for the linkage to work. Okay, so that is basically the basics of what we got going on here. Now, the base plate is what we've been really working on. If I can get in frame here. The base plate's what we've been really working on. Let me show you here. That's kind of what we got going. Now, it's probably hard for you to really notice, but I've been doing a lot of grinding, right? And by a lot, I mean a little here, a little there whenever I have time. Yeah, I got the kiddo, and the kiddo, she don't like it when I don't pay attention to her when I have her, so this gets put on the back burner. Eventually, I just had to call this good enough because, frankly, we got to get on the car and actually operating, right? But I came through and I ground down all the ends of the screws. They actually stuck out quite a bit, at least 1/4 inch, right? Sticking out into the actual throttle bore here. Now let me open this bad boy up so you can see inside there. On the secondaries right here, I actually ground down the heads of the screws too, a little bit. I could go a lot more, but that's just kind of where I had to stop. The primaries, as you can see, I didn't even really touch the heads of those screws. Like I said, just I don't have the time to work on it, and I want to get it on the car. Ultimately, this is not going to be the final base plate for this carburetor. We're going to change it out for an 850. It's a 750 double pumper. We're going to put an 850 throttle body or base plate on it, and we're going to make the throttle body fit. It's old school, and that will be later. Yeah, I'll show you all about that. But as you can see, the name of the game is to get airflow. I mean, we didn't want anything protruding out and sticking out. Okay, so that has been the main part there. Then, as you can see here, we butterflied, well, the butterflies, right? Not butterflied, knife edged the butterflies. And that is all in the name of the game for just smoothing out the airflow. Don't have that sharp, that abrupt, flat edge there. It has a nice smoother transition to go around the butterflies. When you do that, though, only grind on the side that is not sealing. You notice how they're not perfectly, they're cocked at an angle there in the bore. They're not perfectly sealed. So one edge is going to be sealing up against this bore. The other edge is not. So on this edge, that comes out like that. So obviously this side we didn't touch. Okay? And this side here is the side we touched on there. You see the silver right there? I didn't quite go nearly as long on this as I did that. Again, running out of time. Here you can see a little more. But all of that is what we've been doing. Also, notice this opens up and it's full throttle. The blades are all the way open, okay? It wasn't like that before. The secondaries were actually cocked at an angle like that at full throttle. The way we fixed it, came here and we bent this little thing. This used to be perfectly straight, but we came in and bent it, made it shorter. This activates the secondaries, so when you pull back, it pulled the secondaries further open, thus opening them all the way. Okay? That is the up-to-date on the carburetor, okay? It's got factory, I looked up 750 double pumper Holley jet sizes. It's got the factory style jets in it. It's what we're going to start out with just to see where it goes, right? See if it likes it, doesn't like it, too lean, too rich. On a 289, we'll see. 750 CFM is kind of a lot for the 289, but I think it should take it just fine. I'm looking to cure our up top problem. The cylinder heads are really what's limiting flow up top, but perhaps a bigger carburetor will help slightly. Might not. It might. We're going to find out. I'm going to give it a try. Also, going atop of this monstrosity, we got the nice tapered, make sure all that is nice and smooth. Then we have the air filter velocity stack going on here too. It's going to have a big, air filter on it. And the velocity stack is inside the air filter. Well, let's see if I can even show you. Come on now. Yep. So that is about as clean, smooth of a flow as we could possibly get. So we will see if that works. That was a lot of rambling, a lot of talking. But I'll catch you next time.